Moving along here now to section number 8. Now, this is one that some people will run from and some people will dive on into. And I'll answer this question that we often see through the community on Studyclix, and that is, can I leave out a topic? Right, if you're aiming for a top grade at ordinary level or at higher level, the answer is simply no. We know what exam style questions look like. Them application questions in section B mix together any topics they want. We can see probability, trigonometry, area, algebra, statistics, all mushed in to one small space. So you can't really leave out a topic there if you're looking for that top grade to leave out. However, some people I know might stand back and say, I'm just trying to get my H6 here. While I don't advise leaving anything out, you might look at our step 10 here in our masterclass as to some of the topics that come up in a lesser capacity, and I might suggest that, but my rule of thumb is we need to cover it all. Now, one topic that people will often leave out when I do hear they leave something out is the geometry, just given that we do have our optional question due to the amendments on the exam, and geometry sometimes can be either way too hard, but on the flip as well, it can be really, really easy, and it's an easy grab of marks if we know what we're doing. That's, I suppose, at higher level. At ordinary level, geometry is a must. We need to have it, and you only have the constructions to worry about. You don't have the proofs, so it's really handy at ordinary level to get our heads around this. Right, most teachers may leave geometry till the end of the course, but when you have a bit of quiet time, after these exams, the foot's going to be off the pedal after the November exams or after our Christmas exams. Find a couple hours. Get geometry construction sorted. We have our Studyclix videos on our boost there for all the constructions, and we have our exam solutions for all the proofs. So get them learned off. They are really easily learned off. You just need to practice, repeat, practice, repeat. If you aren't planning on covering them, okay, so if you are covering them, you simply just have to learn them. But if you're not, cover yourself. This is how you can cover yourself. For the constructions at ordinary level and at higher level, if you learn how to bisect a line and bisect an angle, worst case scenario on the exam paper, bisect every line and bisect every angle. You may get some low partial credit for that, okay? So you're getting a couple of marks for something that you mightn't have known. That's really easy. You'll learn it in 10 minutes. Those at higher level do the same, but also for the proofs. You'll see for the formal theorems that we have to learn, they have a layout. They start off with, I suppose, the to prove part. We have a diagram, we have a construction, and we have the proof, okay? If you learn off the diagram for each one, and try to do some sort of construction, you may get some marks as well. So that covers you to get a couple of marks in a question that you might not be banking in. But please let me stand back and say, as a Leaving Cert teacher and as an examiner, you simply, unfortunately, have to cover everything. But we'll show you here at the end what topics are weighted more than others. But geometry, constructions and proofs, don't leave it till the end. Find a quiet time in 5th year or in 6th year, get it started. Even if your teacher isn't covering it yet, you will be ahead when that time comes and it will all stand to you.